And I don't think the Rangers are going to offer sheet anybody. Like, offer sheeting is this almost taboo thing in the NHL. I know the Blues did it a couple of years ago, but like, teams are afraid of offer sheeting. They still don't really want to do that. And I personally would, if I in my fantasy world was a GM of an NHL team, I'd be at least a little bit more aggressive in trying to offer sheet players. But NHL GMs, I guess they don't want to do that. Maybe the idea state is that ruins relationships between general managers, but that the whole point of offer sheets, like, that are you could do them. You can't, like, if you couldn't do them, then they would get rid of them, but you can do them. So you should be able to you should do them to make your team better.
Yeah. Yeah. And I don't, I know that Chris Drury and Bill Guerin have a good relationship and all, but yeah, it's not best friends league, and the Rangers need to get better right away. I look at that roster and you certainly all the insiders around the trade deadline were saying that Danila Yurov was the holdup in a potential Vincent Trocheck trade. I'm holding out for that guy. I think he's just scratching the surface at his age of what he can do. He's kind of been held down in that lineup because they do have some good top sixers. I think if you're where the Rangers are right now, you want a 20-something guy. He's cost controlled for the next couple of years. I can see why Minnesota didn't want to give up, because if the Wild don't get Quinn Hughes' name on an extension this summer, then the clock is ticking on him too, and you suddenly say, like, all right, well, we might need to pivot, so we need to hold on to some of our young guys instead of going for it. But yeah, if I'm the Rangers and that Trocheck conversation is engaged again, I think Chris Drury is right. Hold out for Danila Yurov to be the main piece coming back, and if that happens, I think you've got a pretty